What's up, YouTube? Matt Gretter here of the Mike Nuzzi Band here in beautiful San Jose, California at Excite Stadium for Silicon Valley Pig Jig. I thought I'd give you guys a little bit of a gear rundown before we get the show started. This is my trusted DW Performance Series drum kit. It has been my go-to for almost, I think I've had it about 7 years now. Beautiful piano black finish, the sexiest finish ever in my opinion, and the sexiest sounding drums ever. Thank you so much to my friend Dominic Tancredi at Woodshed Stage Art for putting this wonderful drum head together for me. He can put together drum heads, he can do amplifier faces, he can do backdrops, he can do absolutely anything for your band. He does a lot of top end artists like Jason Aldean, Carrie Underwood, Kelly Clarkson, so many people. Check him out, you're gonna love it. So let's see, I've been using, we'll come around the back here actually, show you I've been using Remo Emperor coated heads pretty much ever since dinosaurs roamed the earth. And hard to believe that these heads are almost exactly 2 years old to the day, but they still sound amazing. Been using them forever. They offer a lot of low end / full sound. So I'll give you a sense here. Big fat drums. I like the sound of like a John Bonham meets country music. That's my favorite sound. And I actually switched to a brand new snare very recently. This is a Ludwig Aqualite 14 by 6.5, and it's a very light snare made out of aluminum, and it has a lot of projection like a steel snare drum would, but it doesn't have as much ring to it, and that's what I really love about it. And I like a sort of a mid-range tuning, maybe slightly a little bit higher, just a little sense here. Super cool, wonderful for a live sound. And on the kick drum, I've been using a clear Remo Power Stroke 3 with a black dot in the middle, perfect for soaking up excess overtones and really accentuates that low fundamental pitch. And I've been a user of Sabian cymbals also since dinosaurs roamed the earth. I decided to switch up my cymbal setup just a little bit. Because as you all know, for my big rock and roll stuff, I've been using the AAX Explosion Crash, but for a lot of my country stuff, I've been using the HHX Complex series. And I thought I'd try melding them both together. This offers a little bit more, a bright tone to it, cuts through a little bit more. Whereas the HHX, it's a little thinner and it sits in the mix a little bit more, but it still complements the AAX very well. Super cool. And the Complex ride, it's a 22-inch. It's one of my favorite ride cymbals. It's got great body on it. It's got a great bell. And you can wash it out like a crash cymbal. Absolutely my favorite. And to round out the big pies here, we have the HHX Evolution Ozone. It's kind of a middle ground between a crash cymbal and a China cymbal. So hit it, feels like a crash, sounds like a China, but not quite as trashy, but just right in the middle. That is one of my favorite cymbals to use of all time. And then to round out all the cymbal family, I have the AAX Explosion hats, 16 inches. They're very dark and articulate, but they still offer a brightness character to them. Really great for live sounding scenarios like this, using all DW 9000 hardware. I need something that's very sturdy because I'm a very hard hitter, and I need something that'll withstand the nuclear war and still be standing with all the cockroaches at the very end. And that's exactly what the 9000 hardware does. And then I've switched to in-ears a couple years ago, but I don't think I've ever done a rundown of it. So just a quick little overview here. Thank you so much to my friend Drew Wilson for putting this all together. We have a small 402 VLZ4 as my little mix board. This input comes from the main mixer, comes out to here, and I can control all of the mixing that goes into my in-ears. Got a spare power strip here, just in case if I need any extra power, if anybody else needs any extra power. I got that supplied for them, and a DI box, which I normally use on recording sessions, but it's here just in case if the scenario needs a direct out. Then finally got my trusty DW 3000 tractor seat throne. Very comfortable and relatively inexpensive, and really I really recommend tractor seats because they free up the inner thighs a little bit more, so you don't feel quite as restricted as a round throne would, but that's all personal preference stuff. Kind of a little bit more of a fashion statement, but they also serve a purpose. I've got these Simpad chromatics, using them as cymbal felts. The one thing that makes these guys stand out is because they, unlike traditional cymbal felts where they're kind of really rigid and the cymbal kind of bounces on the edge a little bit when you hit it, that kind of chokes the cymbal in a way. Whereas this, when you hit it, more so the underside, it actually sticks to the underside of the cymbal and it rides with it a little bit more, giving your cymbals more sustain to them, allowing them to not feel as choked, that they're getting their full ring out of it. And been using ProMark drumsticks ever since I started playing drums over 20 years ago. I first saw Neil Peart when he was with Rush, and fell in love with everything that he was doing, and he was using ProMark drumsticks, and I've been using them ever since. Pretty much that is the gear rundown for my big setup. We are doing a pig jig here today, and then later on we are heading to Venture Christian Church to perform another show this afternoon. It's going to be a lot of fun, and thank you so much for tagging along, and I will see you guys in the next video.